this added security around a collection, and it made no difference.
This is unacceptable.
It's a disaster is what it is.
All too familiar. Spectres are always stealing from Forrester.
We should have never let any Spectre near our company. Or our family.
It's fine. Steph, you can say it. You were right about Sally Spectra.
Darlene is on indefinite overtime. Sal needs some help. The orders are pouring in. We're drowning in them. I should have never listened to you. But I was right. I mean, look what's happening. Everything we did is paying off big time.
Yeah, except for me. Thomas and I were just starting out with something wonderful and magical.
In what world? The boy was gonna dump you anyway. At least now you have something to fall back on.
No, do you know what Thomas said to me? He said that he would help me if I would have asked him. Why didn't I ask him? Instead, I listened to you, and now he's gone.
The way you're looking at me, you already know.
Now I get why I wasn't welcome to this show. Gotta give credit where credit's due, though. You guys did a good job stealing from my family.
RJ,
How could you do this?
This was Dad's favorite. So what, they just changed the color and that's it?
You guys are gonna have to start all over.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, can we file an injunction?
Oh, I can't believe this. Were you more open with Sally than you should have been?
You mean, did I just pull up a chair and hand her all of our designs? No, Steph, and I'm disappointed that you'd say something like
I'm
that.
sorry, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Yeah, Thomas, why don't you just shed some light on this whole thing? I mean, you were at their fashion show, right?
Yeah, I showed up at the end. Sally was on stage taking a bow. It looked like the whole thing went really well. And then the models started walking out, each wearing a design from our collection. Sally used me.
Why didn't I reach out to Thomas? Have him help instead of betraying him?
Honey, the show was a bona fide success. Could you focus on that? Focus on what we've gained, not what you've lost, because you were going to lose Thomas eventually anyway.
I don't believe that anymore.
Men come and they go. But success has staying power. It means security, and now we have that.
I don't care.
Well, then you better start caring, because now we can climb out of this hole. Honey, we can pay Shifty off with advances from the POs, and in a couple months we'll be free and clear. The cash will be rolling in. This is your dream coming true.
I destroyed my dream. And Coco's.
I know my family and their inclination for the shortcut. And I know the history about how my Aunt Sally built a career off stealing Forrester designs. But I thought my sister was different. I thought she wanted to create. The last thing that I expected was... So then when I saw the models coming down the runway, and you had shown me some of Ridge's designs, and there they were. And it didn't take me long to realize that the others were Mr. Forrester and Thomas's.
Did you talk to Sally?
No. She went off after Thomas. So I confronted my grandmother, and she flat out admitted it. She was like, yes, like we stole their designs. Like it was no big deal. And I asked her how.
And?
Get up to 100% leak-free nights and earn free diapers with Pampers Club.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. Turn up your skin's brightness with vitamin C. At night, amp up the smoothness with Retinol 24. Olay. Face anything.
And it was me, RJ.
You made this possible. You were constantly vouching for Sally. You brought her to my wedding. You let her in.
No, Steph, I made a mistake.
It's putting it mildly.
What did she even have to say for herself?
She said she was sorry.
What, she's sorry? Well, that's very helpful.
She was asking for forgiveness.
And what, did you absolve her? Did you find a way to justify Sally again?
No, of course not, Steph, but I see more nuance in this than any of you do.
Nuance, Thomas?
Stealing our designs wasn't Sally's original intent. She came to LA to make it on her own as a designer, but Jarrett's review nearly ruined her.
Well, boo-hoo.
Exactly.
I'm not making excuses for her.
Oh, good. Because there are no excuses. She stole our designs. She sabotaged our show. Now we gotta see what to do next.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know what you're thinking, Rick. You gotta call Carter and see if we can press charges or do an injunction.
Eric and Stephanie tried that in the past. It proved pretty much impossible.
Seems pretty straightforward to me that they stole our designs.
They tweaked the designs, probably to avoid prosecution. They changed the straps, different colors.
Whatever. We're not gonna let these clowns get away with it.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna press charges against Sally.
Thomas would have helped me. He believed in my potential as a designer. He encouraged me and he supported me. Thomas loves me.
Oh, for glory's sake.
It's true. Grams, I finally found love for the first time in my life, and just like that, it's over.
You were never going to be anything but a fling to Thomas.
You know what? Maybe it's not over. Maybe I can save it. I'll pull the plug. I'll kill the designs. I won't fill the orders.
Are you totally insane?
No, maybe I can spin it. I'll just tell them it was another publicity stunt. That we borrowed the Forrester designs to harken back to the old days so that people remember the Forrester and Spectra rivalry. To draw attention to the new originals that will be coming out shortly.
Will you stop talking nonsense? We are not pulling any plug. I'm not going to let you throw your future away to amuse Prince Charming while he's waiting for his baby mama to come back. Have some pride. We came here on a mission to pull this engine out of the station and get Spectra up and running again, and we have done that in Spectra form. Your great Aunt Sally would be proud. I'm proud. Can't you be proud? Sally, you are the spark. Your passion inspired. The odds were against us, but we created a successful, viable company, and we did it on our own.
I'm sorry, did you just say on our own? This success that you are so proud of is only because of designs that we didn't create. We didn't earn this success, Grams. We stole it.
We did what was necessary. That's how the world works.
Sally, you have to come see. The orders keep pouring in. Sally, what's wrong? I thought you would be happy.
All of this money that we are about to make is not worth what it cost me. Or Coco.
You stole our designs.
Yes, but I didn't know.
What? That doesn't make sense.
My sister and grandma planted cameras on me so that they could spy on Forrester. But you need to know that I've been hurt and betrayed as well.
Maybe you should walk me through this.
Okay, so Sally gave me some jewelry. She gave me a necklace, earrings, and a brooch. But there were cameras planted in it, tiny cameras, but I didn't know. RJ, they set me up. They sent me in here as a spy without my consent. And I feel awful. You brought me in here and you showed me the designs and you supported me. And I let you down. So I don't blame you if you don't believe me or you can't forgive me. Or if you don't believe that I didn't do this intentionally, but just please know that I didn't mean to cause that hurt in your eyes. I'm sorry.
Coco, wait. You didn't let me down. Your sister and your grandmother, they stole from us, not you. I believe you.
I was just trying to talk Sally off the ceiling. She wants to pull the plug.
Well, we couldn't, even if we wanted to. Orders are pouring in, even after Jarrett Maxwell put it together and tried to out us as rip-off artists.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, but no one cared. You did it, Sally. I mean, maybe it's bittersweet, but we're a hit. Yes, I get that this is complicated. You were never all the way on board with stealing the Forrester designs, but we did it, and it worked. We are officially that force to be reckoned with, and wasn't that the point?
I can't think about any of this right now. I need to talk to my sister. Where is Coco?
I think she went over to Forrester to explain things to RJ.
You told her?
Yes, she was here, got in my face.
To know her family used her like that.
She wasn't happy. But you know who is happy? Me. Saul, Darlita, and the sewers downstairs who are going to see some money in their foreseeable future so they can feed their families. That's who's happy. Why can't you be?
Because I never wanted it to be this way. I wanted to start a real fashion house, a legitimate one based on my designs and my visions.
Sweetheart, we tried it that way and it didn't work. So we went another way. But our legacy continues. The Spectra name lives on.
At what cost, Grams? What cost? Tell that to Thomas and the rest of the Forresters.
Let's take a meeting. Yeah, listen, looks like we have a
How are you holding up?
I just can't believe I didn't see it coming.
Well, you should have.
Now is not the time, Stephanie.
I'm not beating up on Thomas. I'm just angry, okay? Really frustrated.
Yeah, Steph, it's fine. You can blame me. I got played like an amateur. She stabbed me in the back, and I made it easy. I just feel sick to my stomach.
I know. And I'm sorry that you're hurt.
All right.
Carter's gonna do some research.
I want Sally Spectra behind bars.
You know Sally wasn't alone in this, right? She had to have someone on the inside.
With access to our designs.
And one obvious name comes to mind.
Coco.
You're not responsible for the actions of your sister and your grandmother.
I was afraid you wouldn't believe me. Thinking that I was helping them steal from your family while I was smiling in your face.
You wouldn't do that.
It's true. I wouldn't betray you like that.
Hey. It's okay.
Really?
She didn't do anything. Right? RJ was there at the show. I saw all of our designs on the Spectra runway.
You and your sister were working together?
No.
You stole our entire line.
You don't know the whole story.
She's a thief. That's the whole story.
You talked to me about Spectra pride. How I should hold my head held high because, sisterhood and women rock. Never mind the fact that we're just as shady and duplicitous as any man ever was, or never mind the fact that I betrayed the only man that I ever loved. Oh, and Coco? Don't worry about it. She's just a kid. She'll get over the fact that RJ will never talk to her again, or that she's losing the job that she's actually invested in. We were supposed to be better than this, Grams. Succeed on merit. And now we have made Spectra a dirty word.
With new Cascade Platinum Plus, you can load this and get this. Dare to dish differently.
It is a proud name. It stands for hustle and moxie and owning who we are. We are not the top tier like the Forresters. We are not the swordfish swimming on top of the ocean. We are bottom feeders, and you better embrace it. I am sorry that you girls are going to hurt for a while. It is tough to love and lose, but it is part of growing up. Can you go? I just need to be alone right now. What are you going to do? Who are you calling?
Coco.
Don't do anything crazy.
Like what?
Call Thomas.
He doesn't want anything to do with me. Remember?
All right, Dad, let's turn down.
We let Coco in and she stole from us.
Everything from our collection ended up on Spectre's runway.
We okayed your internship against our better judgment.
And you repay us by stealing our designs?
Shame on you.
Sally and her grandmother planted cameras in her jewelry. She didn't know she was spying.
Oh, please.
It's true.
You gotta see this girl for who she really is. She's a spectre, she's a thief, and she can't be trusted ever.
Oh, who's that? Your sister checking in on her plan?
Guys can't blame Coco. She's as much of a victim as we are.
You're awfully quiet, Coco. Anything to say for yourself?
You're right. This all did happen because of me.
But not the way they think.
Come on, time to go.
No, Dad.
It's time to go now.
Sorry, RJ, you gotta listen to Dad on this one.
Come on. You're not being fair. You guys aren't even listening.
I would be happy to have security escort you out of here.
No, I don't want to cause any more trouble. I'll just go.
No, they need to hear you.
I'm so sorry.
Coco, wait. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Look, it was inevitable. I'm a Spectre, you're a Forrester. We don't
It
mix.
doesn't have to be that way.
I don't belong here.
Once they realize the truth, realize you're not in this Spectre
No,
conspiracy.
that doesn't matter. They won't ever trust me.
I trust you.
And that means everything to me. It does, but you can't constantly be defending me. It'll drive a wedge between you and your family, and I can't be the reason for that. I'm sorry, RJ. I guess this isn't meant to be.
No, it's
No,
yours.
please take it. Just please take it. If I hurt you, I'll never forget you.